Yeah, very well played game. So it looks like the Brooks rink will drop down to, what does that drop them down to? The third event, I believe, now. So they probably are off all day tomorrow. Probably won't play again until Saturday.
Yeah, and every game for them from here on out is going to be an
elimination game. That is correct. All right, so back to action on sheet A here. Sorry for the interruption there about D. But it looks like we're throwing another guard that's going to come up short. That's a Hogstone.
Oh.
Hogstone in the fifth end. You don't see that very often in the fifth end.
This is a late night for these guys.
It is a late night.
Wait a minute. You've played with me.
That's true. Joe Calabrese has Hogstones in the fifth end.
I've Hogstones in every end.
I've seen this. Joe Calabrese, Mike Mangle, Walter Malenko, and myself had put together a team for Thursday nights and did pretty well till they let me take over as the skip on Thursday nights, and we did lose 2 games this draw, unfortunately, but not much you can do about that.
You know what? We wound up playing Brooks this last Thursday, and they pummeled us.
They did. They
that was
put a beating on us pretty harshly. I will admit to that.
Yeah, but
I don't know if we were keeping stats that game. We probably wish we weren't. If we did,
oh, we did. You don't want to know what they were. They were.
Were you throwing better than Dean Diorio?
He barely was throwing better than Dean Diorio at this point.
Dean Diorio is shooting 17%, unfortunately. I believe I shot about a 22 in that game. As the skip, you ain't going to win much like that.
So I think Dean was trying for a hit and roll and missed.
He was trying for a hit and roll. He missed wide.
Dean's having a real rough game.
He's having a tough night.
Struggling.
You know, when you get off to a rough start, sometimes it's hard to recover. Hopefully he'll pull it out.
It's tough to win games playing like this. I will admit to that.
But the only thing I could say though is he's not getting a ton of help from his front end either. I mean, besides Chris Williamson, no one else is over 40%.
This is true. So they are struggling as a team right now. Hopefully they can pull it together and at least get this back close. I do want to thank Joe Calabrese and Mike Mangle for letting me skip on Thursday nights. I did learn.
Oh, he comes up short.
I did learn a ton. It's the first draw I've actually skipped. Also, thanks to Tony for letting me skip on Mondays. You know.
Hey, anytime.
Being a newer curler, you know, having the opportunity to skip and really learn from that position is pretty awesome. So if you're a newer curler and haven't had that opportunity, definitely take advantage of it. So.
All right, so we had some excitement on sheet C. I'm not sure why.
It's a blowout happening over there.
Yeah,
There's a little dance going on.
I don't know what's going on. It's 7-2 on sheet C.
But there was a dance happening, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened.
Still a possibility here.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 rocks in the house. 4 red ones, 2 blue ones. So red's sitting 4.
Well, they're
not sitting 4, but they've got 4 rocks in the house.
Right.
So.
Ken Blankenstein is looking to just eliminate one of those rocks. That should do it. I think red only has 1 stone left on C.
I believe you might be right. They'll probably throw it since it's already down there, just to throw it. All right, so Lee coming in here. They've got to be throwing this one in the house this time. I would hope this is coming in.
You might want to sweep it just to be sure.
They're on it now. They need to go. They're going to come up short. They're going to end up with a center guard.
They're throwing at Brian Anderson.
That is a Brian Anderson special. Hi, Brian, if you're out there.
I think Brian went to sleep.
We'll
check this later.
We do know that you have a tendency to come up late on those shots. We've seen it. We apologize for speaking the truth tonight. We thank Kathy Lomnicki for that.
Thank you, Kathy, for the truth serum. Unfortunately, my glass is empty of it. But
now, listen, we've been using some slang. The Brian Anderson special is the one that you want to go into the house and winds up a little short. We've got what I call the Marv Albert, which is the one that is just barely touching the back of the ring, so the backbiter.
The backbiter.
The backbiter. That's the Marv Albert.
That's one of my favorites, by the way.
All right, so Nashua here draws into the top 4 foot.
It's a nice
They're
shot.
not covered in behind the guard, so there's going to be a hit here. But in all fairness, Brian Anderson played second the other night. A couple weeks ago on a Thursday night makeup game, made a couple great double peels. Check out the
Shots of the week.
Shots of the week on the Justin TV Rochester Curling page, and you'll see a couple of them great double peels.
He is rarely featured on these shots of the week,
He's
though.
very rarely featured on Shots of the Week because he does play lead, but there was a last-minute substitution in that game. And he played second, played really well that night.
Nice hit and roll.
Good hit and roll there.
Nice.
They got it a little
Nice.
bit covered up. Not really a lot of it covered up. You can still see most of it.
The important part of that was the hit. They had to
They
hit it.
did, yep, they did hit it. With the amount of curl that is happening on Sheet A tonight and last night, there is a possibility of crashing on the guard here. We do want to thank Phil Livingston for all his work on the ice. He's been here. He was here all day yesterday. I believe he's might still be in the house tonight. No, actually, I think he's gone home because I'm pretty sure he'll be here bright and early tomorrow morning. But thanks to Phil for all his work on the ice
Little too
over
much
the
weight
last
on
few
this one.
days. They do get the hit cleared out, so good shot there. Looks like it is over on Sheet C. They have shook hands, brought the last rock down, so that is a
It is a 7-2,
7-2 for the blue.
which I believe is Philadelphia.
Blue was Philadelphia. Is that
I
correct?
believe that is correct.
May have that wrong. I hope we don't.
Looks like it's Philadelphia over, I believe, Potomac.
Potomac, I think, was the team they were playing, which we did look at. Just a quick update, Sheet B. The blue team, which is Broomstones, leads 7-3 over, I can't even see what that says up there. So
Well,
if you do have the draw up at home,
Sorry to interrupt. We have another sponsor.
we have another sponsor this
Yeah.
evening. This sponsor is
This sponsor is Christina Aguilera's National Anthem Karaoke DVD. Never again will you forget the words to the National Anthem when you have Christina Aguilera's Karaoke DVD. If you act now, within the next 15 minutes, you'll get the bonus Canadian DVD, just in case you happen to be having to sing the Canadian National Anthem. Act now.
Thanks for that great sponsor.
That's really kind of Ms. Aguilera to
To sponsor
to
us.
sponsor
this
us like
Like I
that.
said, you could end all the fake sponsors by becoming a real sponsor. Team Calabrese Facebook page. Pledge your support for what's happening here at the Francis Dykes Memorial Bonspiel. We've got Spartacus here. Looks like they're going to try and draw behind.
If any of my friends from Loudmouth Golf are listening, perhaps Team Calabrese would be a good team to get behind. I could see them in the cotton candies.
They need to sweep this hard to get by the guard, or they're going to crash. Of course, it might be a little heavy. They might want to get off of this and play the tap, but it's not going to. I'm sorry. There's been talk of Loudmouth Golf fans and Mike Mengel wearing cotton candy. I've seen cotton candy. If you haven't checked it out yet, loudmouthgolf.com. Look at the cotton candy, and then check out the Team Calabrese webpage. You'll see a picture of Mike Mengel. Put them two together, and I don't know.
Does Loudmouth make? They do make shorts. I remember.
They do make
They
shorts.
do?
They
Yeah, that's
absolutely
true.
do. I've got a couple pairs.
There you go. You see, I think
That is
Mike
true.
would be more in if they were shorts. There's
Mike
no doubt about
Mengel
it.
is one of, I think, is the only Rochester Curling Club member that wears shorts on the ice. He has accessorized a little bit with tights. We don't know why. We haven't gotten the answer to that yet. Nobody's been able to get the answer, but
Oh, this was supposed to be a hit and roll.
yep, this was a hit and roll. They did miss.
Yeah.
Flashed it right on by, so it leaves it out there. It gives Spartacus a chance to guard it up. Guard it up in set one.
Team Spartacus really in control of this game.
It is 6-2 after 5. I'd love to see Nashua get back in this game a little bit, just to make this a little bit closer.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris. I'd like to see Spartacus win so I can go home.
I'd
Reasonable time.
I'd like to see Spartacus win, but I wouldn't mind it, being a little exciting coming down at the end here.
I'd like to see Spartacus take 4 or 5 in this end, frankly. I think we're all getting a little.
None of you have to play at 7 a.m.
That's true. I
That's
do have
true.
to work at 8 though.
I
so-
have to play at 7. I'll be at the club at 6:30, and you still have to show me how to set this up.
So by 9:30 you'll be at the bar.
This is true. It might happen.
It looks like Team Spartacus may have wore themselves out sweeping. I don't think they're going to be holding off any hordes of angry Persians.
So we do have a great comment. Just checked out cotton candy. I don't know many men who have the nerve to wear that print. I think Tony owns 2 pairs.
He's right. Tony does own 2 pairs.
All right, so here's Nashua coming down, playing a hit. There is a rock right there, right? I can't see it from here.
In fact, Chris, I believe that when I was playing
a hit, they are inside of it. They're going to miss this. This is going right on by again. They're going to miss this again.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I believe, Chris, that I was wearing cotton candy when I subbed on your team a couple weeks ago.
That's true. Tony does own cotton candy. You may be right. You may not be right. Tony owns... How many pairs of loudmouth pants do you own, Tony?
I believe I own 9 pairs of the pants and 3 pairs of the shorts.
Plus so 9 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of shorts, and a sport coat. So, in case you're all wondering, Tony is the creator of the Norwegian Men's Olympic Curling Team Pants Facebook page.
The Norwegian Olympic Curling Team's pants. Still going
with
strong.
600+ thousand fans, I think we're at.
That's correct.
So in case you haven't checked that out yet, check that out.
Well, this is a little wide. It's a bump a guard out in front.
They could wick, though. This might wick far. Was there a rock up there? Oh,
yeah, there is a rock up there.
That's all right.
There's 5 people in my way. I can't really tell. There was a rock up there. But, however, it was their own rock, so it did kind of kick it over and cover up the shot rock a little teeny bit.
Complicate things a little bit for...
The way this shot has been coming down for Nashua, though, they were very apt to crash on the guard because they have missed inside 3 times now.
Hey, Victor, I don't know what you were trying to say there. The chat censored it, so sorry about that. I don't know how to uncensor things. May have to put it in a different way to get an idea of what you're talking about.
So they're coming down, trying to hit the shot rock out here.
Oh.
They hit the shot rock, but there is a problem with hitting the shot rock at this time. They pushed it underneath 1, 2, 3 guards.
That's going to be a tough takeout there.
All right, so Spartacus is probably going to just lay into the guard up there. Just try and prevent any kind of goofy runbacks. I think if they lay it right in front of their guard up front, right about somewhere up in this general vicinity up here.
I'm not sure how I'm going to show you that.
I would say like right about here. So yeah, one of those rocks there. Yeah, just drag that over there. Sorry, we're playing with a little technology. If we lay another guard right in this general area there, I think there's not much in the way of runbacks. They might want to move it over and get it a little more in front of that blue one.
Would you want to put it in front of the blue to prevent the tap back? That's what I would
say
do.
Probably that area there would be probably a good spot to put it. If they put it there, they're probably okay. We'll see what happens here. It looks like that's kind of what they're lining up to do.
I would be opposed to just drawing it around the corner guard and getting it into the 8-foot.
Nope, they're definitely playing a guard.
This isn't a bad call, though.
But you're right. Probably corner guard to the 8-foot probably would have been fine. Or a shot around the corner guard to the 8-foot probably would have been fine. They got to sweep this to get this over.
Looks like they're... No, I don't think they do.
Yep, they're probably fine there.
It looks like that's exactly what they did. They decided to guard against the tap back.
Good shot to cover the promote. I almost look like I know what I'm doing.
You do. You've been doing this for a year now.
My co-commentators may not agree with me, but
no, I think that was a good choice. I mean, you had a couple options there, and that was one of them. The only thing that concerns me about playing that guard is that their shot rock is behind the tee line. I would have liked to have played something in the top 8-foot to cut off that. That run back was, about 12-foot run back?
Right.
You know,
that's true.
If somebody makes a 12-foot run back on me, more power to them. You know, that's terrific. But
you're right. You are right. All right, so Mike Ward is up here. He's going to try and draw around the corner guard.
No. This is Dean. Sorry.
Dean, I'm sorry.
Keep getting behind
We've been a little behind on clicking. It's only one button click per shot. I'm not sure why we can't keep up, but
I don't know either.
It's late.
To talk.
It's late.
Stats,
it's late. We're having a good time.
But
they're
this
trying
is a
to
shot I would have called if I was.
they're trying to come around the corner guard, and they really need to sweep this really hard.
They're going to be